So, today's topic is be your own banker in 2020. Did you notice that the moment I said be your own banker, you automatically started thinking, how? How can I become my own banker? Okay, that's not bad. It shows that you are serious about your success. But what if I told you there is a better way to address this issue of becoming your own banker, and that is to start with why? Hi, I'm Sunny Mitra, founder of Bright Horizon Wealth. We teach entrepreneurs and go-getters like you how to own their financial future with the concept of infinite banking. If you are new here, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so that you are notified when we upload our new videos. The famous German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "If you have a why, you will find a how." When you think about your money, you need to think about your why. Why do you want money? Your why has to be powerful enough to keep you motivated so that you stay on track. Here is what I want you to do. I want you to write down one financial goal that you want to accomplish this year, and it has to connect with your why. For example, my why is to buy a car for my son when he is 18 years old. I'm encouraging him to save $25,000 so that he can finance his first car through his own family bank. I promised him if he can raise half of the money, I'll add the other half into it. Once you know your why and your goal, it will make your financial journey crystal clear and you will enjoy the path more than ever before. Let us just think for a moment. What are the banks and financial institutions doing? They take our money, turn it around and give out loans using our assets. So let's just use the same tools. That's right. That's exactly where infinite whole life insurance comes into play. And the concept of infinite banking is to build up the cash inside your whole life insurance policy and borrow the money from the insurance policy to finance all your large assets and pay yourself back what you would have paid to somebody else. In other words, you recapture and reinvest all the money that is leaving your portfolio right now. So all you are doing is replacing the banks. And again, initially you may not be able to fund houses or mortgages and things like that. But the point is, you are creating your own banking system that you can build and grow so that you can then start buying those large ticket items if you would like. Think about all of the expenses that you spend on a monthly basis and how you can bring all of that money back to yourself as opposed to away from you. And again, the Chinese philosopher Confucius said that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You need to start building the habit of saving money. As soon as you get your weekly paycheck, you need to pay yourself first. Say, for example, every single year you are spending $50,000 in your lifestyle expenses. What if you could take a piece of your salary, like 10% or 20%, and bring it back to start building your own banking system? So now you can keep more of your money on an annual basis, and then it just gets better to where you are recapturing almost $50,000 on an annual basis as opposed to losing that money. What would that do for your financial lifestyle? What would that do for your family? And the only way to do it is before spending the money, you put it in your whole life policy, then take it out from there as a loan and start paying back into it just like you would pay for your loan to your bank. And this concept is something that happens over time. It doesn't happen overnight. So the first few years that you start your policy, you're not going to have 100% of everything that you put into it. Matter of fact, when insurance companies started, they weren't paying dividends in the very first year. Yes, there is a time when they have to get to that point, right? Now, according to your plan and how you are managing your system, this number is going to be different for everyone. Yes, this idea is to just get started where you are right now and build up, because what you need to have before creating your banking system is a habit, and paying yourself first is a habit that every single person needs to have in order to be successful. And this is something that the wealthy do. This is a habit that every single person needs to take on themselves, because as we talk about all the time in our channel, if you are the one working so hard, why aren't you paying yourself for the time that you are spending? Creating good financial habits are going to propel your plan. Is it easy? No. In fact, it's hard, just like creating every good habit seems to be very hard in the beginning. But the results are well worth paying the price. Comment below if you are already implementing these strategies in your day-to-day lives, or if you are struggling with implementing these things, then what part are you struggling with the most? Leave a like and share this video with friends that you think will benefit from this, and remember to own your tomorrow by converting liabilities into assets.